How to Earn $1,000 a Month by Swing Trading Crypto series. In this video, we're going to talk about Conflux, or ticker symbol CFX. So before we get started, go ahead and smash the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you're already subscribed, welcome back. Remember, anything I say is not financial advice. Please do your own research. I'm just sharing my experience and my path with you. And only invest what you can stand to lose or be stuck holding for a long period of time. And last but not least, beware of spam in the comments. Two of the most common types of spam that you'll see in these videos, for whatever reason, is one, a person asking you to help move their crypto to an exchange from some other area. And the private seed is left in the message or in the comment, and I think it starts with air, carpet, target, something like that. But they use the same key seed. So in reality, never leave your key seed to anybody or never post it unless you want to give away your crypto in that wallet. All right. And then another type of spam that you'll see is a conversation with someone saying, "Hey, somebody taught me how to trade. Is he on YouTube? No, but you can find him on Telegram or on WhatsApp or some other similar platform." And so please be aware of these because contacting these malicious folks they're trying to scam you. So just know that they're in no way affiliated with the channel. So once again, my advice would be to please disregard those comments. So in this video, we're going to talk about first, we're going to talk about what Conflux is and what it does. Then we're going to go over the 3 quick equations to calculate how much you would need to invest in order to make $1,000 monthly. And we'll use the prices from the last 90 days or last 3 months. And then what we'll do is pick the top 3 trading opportunities based on the prices, and then show you that simulated trade and compare how much you would make and how much you would need to invest to make that $1,000 target. From there, we'll also look at Conflux historical prices past that 90 days, so you can kind of see where it lands normally and in the past, so that you can better predict it in the future. All right. So Conflux is a permissionless layer 1 blockchain connecting decentralized economies across borders and protocols. Recently migrated to hybrid POW, proof of work, and proof of stake consensus, Conflux provides a fast, secure, and scalable blockchain environment with zero congestion, low fees, and improved network security. As the only regulatory compliant public blockchain in China, Conflux provides a unique advantage for building projects and expanding into Asia. Conflux has collaborated with global brands and government entities in the region on blockchain and metaverse initiatives, including the city of Shanghai, McDonald's China, and Oreos. CFX is a native token for the Conflux network. It is a hard-capped, scarce asset used to pay fees and secure the network through staking. Each CFX contains 10 to the 18th power drip. Transactions on the Conflux are handled similarly to those on the Ethereum network, with CFX playing a similar role as ETH. Users submit a contract with a gas limit and a gas price. The latter is denominated in CFX. Users can interact with Conflux network ecosystems applications through wallets. Users can use CFX to participate in government or governance votes, stake their tokens to earn network interest, or pay for the network storage and transaction fees. All right. So if you've already invested in CFX or plan to do more research in CFX, go ahead and leave a hashtag CFX in the comments. All right, let's look at our equation. So there's 3 small steps to this quick equation to find out how much you would need to invest to make $1,000 on each of these trades. So how to find a percentage rate? You would take the sell price and subtract the buy price. So SP minus BP equals the difference. Next, divide the difference by the sell price. So you have difference divided by sell price will give you the rate. And the rate will be as a decimal. And for this video, we'll also put it as a percentage so you can compare it to other investment rates that are available. And the last step, how much would I need to invest to make $1,000 monthly? You take $1,000 and divide it by the rate. So 1,000 divided by rate equals investment. So what this equation is saying is you need to invest this much in order to earn this much, which is $1,000 in this scenario, at this rate. So in this video, the rates will be different based on the margin of the trade, and we'll stick with $1,000. So once we've done this and you want to use this formula in the future or this equation in the future, just change this number to your goal, whether it's more or less, it doesn't matter, and then you'll know how much you need to invest to make your goal. But for this scenario, we'll use $1,000 or 1,000 as the example. So let's look at the price ranges of CFX over the last 90 days, and we're counting here from March 30th to June 30th. All right, so here, notice most cryptos, if you've seen the other videos, took a dip on the 7th, and it was the lowest price. Conflux was simply differs, but it did take a dip, but not its lowest, and it almost matched that more than once. But it took its lowest dip the 17th, and you mentioned you remember what it said in the description, that it's basically based in China. So what happens in America might not overall affect as much. It will affect it some, but not as much. As you see, this one dipped lower on the 17th and hit its bottom point for this time period, where others did it on the 7th. Even though it did go down on the 7th, it didn't go to its lowest peak. So what point? So here we bought in at 6 cents on the 17th and then sold 9 days later on the 26th. In this scenario, so you would take 9, subtract 6, and you'll get 0.03 or 3 cents. And then you take that difference, 3 cents, and divide it by your sale price of 9 cents, and that'll bring you 0.333, which is 33.3%, and commonly known as 1/3. So you would take 1,000 and you would basically divide that by 0.333, and that'll give you $3,303. So if you invest $3,303 on this trade by buying $3,303 worth of CFX, and you sold them all here, you would get $3,000. You get your initial investment back plus $1,000 profit. So that's what you would need to make $1,000 off of this particular trade of CFX. Let's say the next scenario, the next best opportunity would be here on May 6th. After you sold this, you bought back in at 5 cents. That can't be right, but let's go with it. So you bought back in at 5 cents, and here you sold at 10 cents. It looks like a huge difference, but we'll go with that. So we got the numbers. So 10 minus 5 gave us 5 cents. 5 divided by the sale price, 10 cents, equals 50%. So 1,000 divided by 50 is easily 2,000. So you only needed 2,000 for this trade at 50% to get $1,000. Let's say you were like, I only have $800. And you wanted to see how much would you have made on this trade with $800. So you would times it by 0.5 or 0.50. Since you're going this way, we're going to do it in reverse. We're not going to divide, we're going to multiply. So multiply by 0.5, and of course you would get $400 profit. So if you add your initial investment of $800, you'd have a total of $1,200 off the $800 by making this trade. So that is pretty good. Even though it's not $1,000, it is lucrative. So let's go for our third trade. Looks like it's a little smaller margin. So we bought in at 7 cents, and we sold at 9 cents. 9 minus 7 is 2 cents. The difference, take that 2 cents and divide it by the sale price of 9 cents, and it'll bring you 0.222 or 22.2%. And like I said, we could have rounded this off at 0.22, but we extended it off. You could extend it as long as you want. I didn't go past 3 digits on any of them. So, and because we didn't add the cents, so it doesn't really matter if you're a dollar off. So here we go. We take the 1,000 and divide it by 0.222, and it'll give us 45.05. So this one, since it was a smaller rate, you had to invest more to reach this goal of $1,000. So overall, this is still pretty excellent, especially the 50%. Anything over 20% should be considered pretty good. And if, also, if you look at the amount of time, so even if you made, 22% of your money, that's 5 days. Even this one, 6 to the 11th, that's also 5 days, and you made 50% of your money back of a profit. So that's excellent. So basically, you doubled your money. I don't know why I went the hard way. You basically doubled your money here. So if you would have invested, well, you doubled your money. $1,000 started and got 2,000. All right. So that's basically the top 3 trading opportunities over the last 90 days. You had one here. Seemed like it would have got you around 10%. This might have been between 5 and 7%. Going outside of those. So this is another 7 to 10%, maybe another 5% here, another 5%, maybe a little over 10% here from this bottom to this top. Then from this bottom to this top, maybe another 7 to 10%. This one, maybe 5 to 7. This one we already got. This one maybe could have squeezed out 5 from this bottom to this top. And this one here might have got us 7 to 10% from here to here. All right, so let's look at the historical price. And here, since Conflux has been around, we'll pick it up during crypto winter from January 1st, 2022 to October 31st, 2023. So the start price started at 8 cents. We'll leave that. Yeah, it started at 8 cents. Should have been another 0 here, so no worries. Then it hit its low here on December 30th, 2022 at 2 cents or 2.22 cents or 0.0222, however you want to say that. And then a few months later, March 19, 2023, it hit a high of 46 cents. So at 2 cents to 46 cents, you're looking at 23x or 22x and some change, because let's go with 23x. So let's pull out our old calculator. Let's say you bought here at the low and you spent $800. You times that by 23, that $800 would have turned into 18,400. Right? So that's the 23x. But like I said, you might not have seen it coming. You might have bought sold here if you were here or probably here. But if you're waiting for the double dip to come back up, you were patient. If you got it anywhere in here would have been great. 10, 20, 15x. Those are all good too, but of course the max would have been 23x. All right, so now that we talked about the high, it ended crypto winter October 31st, 2023 at 17 cents. All right. So once again, if you like what you heard here, go ahead and smash the like button, leave a comment, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Remember, when you're subscribed to the channel, you get notified when new material is posted by the channel. And if you haven't done so already, if you're interested in CFX or have already invested in CFX, put a hashtag CFX in the comments. And if you want to see more videos like this with other cryptos broken down in the same manner, go ahead and click on the rectangle in the middle of your screen. And if you want to see other videos that this channel offers, other playlists, click on the circle in the bottom right. All right. So thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one.